Hey everybody, I wanted to do another quick video here today about SD card readers and some of the ones that I've actually found to be the best for those of us who work in video. You know, the SD card readers are kind of a dime a dozen. There's some good ones out there. There's some really bad ones out there as well. I've been through a whole ton of them, and I wanted to share with you two of my favorites that I found to work really, really well. One budget option, and then one option that works really well for those of us who are shooting multi-camera video. All right, so let's take a quick look at this. So this is the Kingston. This is the FCR-HS4. These things are great. Pretty inexpensive. When I bought like the five or whatever that I have, they were $17 a piece. They're now $25. They've gone up a little bit. You can't get them from Amazon. You have to get them from one of three different retailers. The last couple that I actually got from Kingston directly because they have for the same price everywhere else plus free shipping and blah blah blah. But anyway, so this is USB 3 based. It's got your USB-A port on it. In terms of what cards it can take, SD cards, it will accept all the way up to UHS 3, but the speeds are up to UHS 2. Pretty fast. My 300 megabyte per second cards read at the full 300 megabytes per second on this thing, so pretty quick. It also takes compact flash, and it has micro SD, HC or micro SD XC, and then it has memory stick duo. I don't know anybody who uses memory stick anymore, but it's there in case you did. So the cable is actually removable, so if you need to replace it, you can. Or if you wanted to use a different cable, you could use a USB-C cable on this just fine. No issues there. So anyway, this is, I think, a great bargain. Really fast, pretty inexpensive. I use these a lot. Now, for those of us who are working in multi-camera video production, you go on site, you shoot, every camera is rolling, and then you have multiple copies of your master program. At least you should have multiple copies of your master program. And you need to get all that transferred to a computer, and you don't want to wait for forever. I have found this one to be great for that. I have one of these in my trailer. I've had it for over a year, and I've used it for many, many events, and it saves a lot of time. So this is actually a 4-slot reader. You can actually read 4 cards on this simultaneously. And it uses a USB 10 gig connection, so you can read up to 10 gigabits per second, which is a little over a gigabyte per second. So it does require a power adapter, so it's not something you're going to power off of just your USB port on your computer. But it does come with both USB-C and USB-A cables. So I'm going to use the USB-C here in my demonstration today. So I'll go ahead and pull this out of the bag. All right, and pull the reader out of its bag. All right, so there you can see, pretty small. You know, just basically a little space for each of your four cards. On the back, you've got your USB-C port and then your power input. All right, and then go ahead and connect this up. The cable's kind of short, so take that into consideration when making a purchase. All right, and then I'm going to come over here. Into USB-C. I'm actually going to go through this hole in the desk that I'm sure bugs some people. It's there, so run that down through there, and we'll plug that in. You guys know how this goes. You've all plugged in USB peripherals before. I only grabbed a 150 megabyte per second card, but I popped that in. Okay, we got power. The card is in. Open up here and just go to where I happen to know that we got some files here. Sign for root clip. Grab the biggest file on the card, drag and drop to the desktop. And yeah, this card is rated at 150 megabytes per second, and there it's reading at 144. So basically full speed. I have had this thing go at over a gigabyte per second when I'm reading multiple fast cards. It can be a huge time saver when you're trying to wrap up. If you finish an event, you need to get the footage copied off before you head out, because you should always copy your footage before you head out. You copy 4 cards at a time. It goes really, really fast. One of the nice things about this is it actually has some lights on the front that blink while the cards are reading, so you can tell at a glance which ones are done, because the light will be solid. You eject those, put the next one in, and keep going. This thing has saved me so much time at the end of an event when I'm copying off my footage. It's just so much more convenient than trying to swap cards out of a single reader or deal with multiple separate readers. This just works better. So anyway, great product. I've really liked it. Again, I've been using it for over a year. This is just another one that I've added to my collection because I love it so much. So anyway, links to both of these 2 readers in the description for the video and popping up on your screen now. If you have any questions about these, be sure and leave those in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for video production related content around once a week. I do extra videos for those who are supporting on YouTube and YouTube membership program and on Patreon. And so you get extra videos in addition to getting early access to ad-free versions of the videos that are eventually made to the public. So anyway, that's going to do it. So thanks everyone for watching and have a fantastic day.